Ahoy there, mateys! This is TheRealSpoons from Sea of Thieves HQ, and in this video, myself and my chubby pirate here will be showing you one of the best locations to place your loot on the Galleon. So we all know these great spots that people find up in the crow's nest, you know, behind the captain's quarters, even over on the side right here to place their chests, all these crafty spots. But I have seen maybe a handful of people actually place their loot in this location. And for these demonstration purposes here, I'll actually just be using chicken coops, but you can use any piece of loot, you know, trinkets, skulls, gunpowder barrels, although I don't recommend using gunpowder barrels, and, you know, any type of chest, obviously. So what you're going to want to do is take your piece of loot here and just kind of drop it off the side of your boat. No, I'm just kidding. You're going to want to actually head into the captain's quarters on the Galleon here, and you're going to go right over to the left near these books. And when you're kind of just like sort of wedged in between the little shelf here and these books, you're going to want to look up, and you're going to want to look straight up into the corner. This corner that's like right there that you can't see, but the corner of this beam and then this beam that come across here. And it's kind of like right above this jaw that you can find right on the wall. And you're going to want to just aim a little bit above that and let go, and bam. All of a sudden, it is floating in the air, and your loot is just so hard to find. Like, look how hard that is to actually see. If someone was coming in here looking for loot, you know, behind the captain's quarters and stuff, I can't tell you how many times that people raided our boat and just completely missed all the chests that we had up there. And you can take this other chicken coop here, or obviously any other piece of loot, do the same thing, boom, drop it right up there. That wasn't that great of a placement, but you can place it over and over again. And bam, you can put it right up there, and it's just kind of floating up there. Now obviously this sort of looks like an exploit, but it hasn't been patched in the last few patches, and I've seen a handful of people do it. I've seen some people mention it on the forum, so I believe that Rare knows about this, and if they don't and they're watching this video, Rare, this is probably something you should fix, to be honest, but it hasn't, you know, it just hasn't been patched in the past few patches, and, you know, obviously Rare has bigger things to worry about, such as the anniversary update that's coming, but this is probably one of the best spots I have ever seen for loot. And it's only available on the Galleon, unfortunately, just because this area right here is kind of only on the Galleon. But this is just like, you know, it's choice, it's prime, it's exactly what you want to see, I guess, for a secret location, because no one that's running into this room right here to check for loot is going to be looking up. To be honest, they're going to be looking down for the loot, for the chests, the skulls, you know, the trinkets and things like that, the gems, all that stuff. So you're going to want to put it up there, and bam, it's just easy peasy. Oh, actually, that one didn't go up there, so it's a little tricky to get it up there, obviously, but you can just kind of make them float up there. And what I generally like to do for this is I'll actually put all my important stuff right up there, just floating. But then I'll drop some of the, you know, the cheaper stuff just kind of like on the bed and all that, just in case someone, you know, actually does come on the boat and they see and they're like, oh, they only have castaway chests, or they only have marauders chests, or something like that, but they actually don't see the Athena chest, or they don't see the captain's chest, or any ashen stuff that's actually floating up there. Now, obviously, if you do have ashen stuff, it's going to be glowing, so there is a small chance that they will see it over there, but honestly, this candle kind of like masks the glow of the ashen stuff that you can actually put up there. So yeah, anyway, that's a pretty good spot. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Ring the bell for a successful video, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. I would really appreciate that. And if you didn't enjoy the video, that other button seems to work as well. And if you did really enjoy the video, like you just can't believe how amazing it was, and it's just 10 out of 10, then hitting that subscribe button also makes me happy on the inside. So thank you folks so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and happy sailing.